Hey, I'm RT and welcome back to RTsWorld. So today I have another building tips video for you, and this time the topic is cranes. Cranes. So as you can see in the background, I have here 3 cranes pre-built, and I will give you a small tour, show you around, and I will also explain to you why you should build those cranes, where you could build those cranes in your single player or multiplayer world. And in the second half of this video I will show you how to build them block by block in survival Minecraft. And I will in addition give you a list of items you will need to build one of those orange cranes. Of course you can vary the color as you like, I just have to vary the concrete color you use. But I thought orange or blue is the most suitable for those port cranes, and yeah. As you can see here, we have here seaside, so we have here the port on the left, and here on the right we could have some ships where we can unload some goods onto those onto this platform here. And this platform can be in theory lifted up and down via those chains, and here via this mechanism on top. And here are also some rails. As you can see here, here are some rails where the whole platform and platform moving unit can be moved along. And as you can see on this crane here the platform got moved up and slided to the right, and as you can see here, then we have it here on top. And a very good example where you could build those cranes is when you want to unload a ship, for example, or a delivery area. Just lift the goods, move them, for example, 1 floor or 2 floors up, and there you can unload them again. And yeah, you can, for example, have here a warehouse like I did it here with some conveyor belts where all the goods are unloaded. And yeah, here are also some areas where, for example, those platforms can be docked. And of course, I built here 3 cranes to just show you how to do it. And here also it is also possible to unload it directly on the ground floor into this warehouse here. And yeah, this is just a small example of where you could, for example, build those structures. And yeah, they are also completely player friendly. So if you are standing on the ground floor where all the magic happens with the crane, where the unloading and loading process is happening, you can just climb up these ladders here, and you have also this kind of protection to don't fall off. But yeah, they're also just decorative, not working as you saw. And then you can just enter this door here, close it, and here is the operator's cabin. Of course this lever does nothing, it's just for decoration purposes, so it's where the operator can sit and operate the crane. And there are also some windows directing in all 4 directions: north, east, west and south. And yeah, that's basically all I wanted to explain here. Of course, if you would like me to show this kind of huge building in the background, I can also give you a tour. If you want to, just write a comment. And yeah, for the meantime, that's all I wanted to explain with the cranes. And next we would go to the block by block tutorial. As always, in advance of every build, we have here the total amount of materials you will need to build such a crane, but one disclaimer: the chains are of course variable, as depends on how long you want to have those chains or how short you want to have those chains. And sea lanterns and orange carpet is optional if you want to light the structure or if you're okay with it staying dark. So, and welcome to my test world where I can build you this crane block by block now in survival mode. And I gave you already the list of components, exact list of blocks and components you will need for this crane to build. So let's do this. And yeah, of course I have also some scaffolding, which is to just scaffold up and down. And I also have an elytra just to fly around, because yeah, I'm in survival Minecraft and you can't fly. So the first thing we want to do is, just go down here. The first thing you want to do is build some tracks for the crane, and those tracks should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks apart. And the tracks are themselves are consisting out of those anvils, just a few anvils in a row. And yeah, then we have here just some white concrete, because usually there can drive some cars in between those cranes. and we have also this gray concrete, a little bit texturized with some basalt and blackstone and polished red blackstone and stuff like that. So just to add a little bit of impurities to the very clean textures. And yeah, the first thing we want to start is of course with the wheels. So we will start here on this track. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of black concrete, then we have a spacing of 5, and then we have again 1, 2, 3, 4 black concrete blocks, and onto those concrete blocks we just put some buttons, some item frames, and also some black stained glass panes. And yeah, the basics behind it is we want to make it as realistic as possible, to look as like wheels on tracks. And yeah, I think that's a great way to do it. And there are also some black wheels here with all those black building components. So just repeat it for these 2 tracks here. Nice. So the first 2 wheels on the tracks are done. And then we just repeat the process on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 space, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, some buttons, some item frames, some glass panes. Same goes for this side. And also repeat the process on the other side to make them look really good. Yeah, of course you don't have to put in that much detail into your build, but I like to do it, and I also enjoy it to look at it afterwards and say, yeah, that's nice. I did a great job there. And yeah, basically the next thing we want to do is just place in 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of, yeah, I would suggest orange or the light blue variants of the concrete, but I will go with orange now. And then we just go up like this, 1, 2, and then we just connect, yeah, again 1, 2, and then we just connect up all those wheels like this. Here 1 block and here 2 blocks again, and it should look like that from if you look it from the side. You can also run through it or beneath it. So then repeat the process on the other side like this, then block to the other wheel like that. So that's our starting point here. We have those 2 structures done, and yeah, now we want to build up and build the upper section. So for the pillars we just blocked up 3 blocks already, so that's 1, 2, 3, and now we want to go to a height of 28, so it's 23 blocks in total which we want to block up. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Now we're at 23 blocks here. And the next thing we want to do is just block outwards like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So on the 10th block we stop, and then we can also make it a little bit thicker. So it's 2 blocks wide afterwards. Just again 10 blocks here. And I don't know if I survive it, but I should survive it. Oh, yeah. Don't kill yourself in the process. So, and then we just block up here again. So, that's the first thing done. And then we want to make sure to block into the other direction too. Just connect those 2 pillars like this, then we can block up there too. So maybe this time just fly down with the elytra. Oh. So, and here again, just block to the same height as the other pillar. Nice, like this, and then again 10 blocks. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just make it 2 blocks wide again, like this. So next we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have this kind of 2x2 block structure. Then I want to grab some pickaxe. Then we build another 2x2 block area, block up 1 block again, and then we simply build another 2x2 block area. Then we have 3 blocks here, And then we simply look where the second pillar is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we have 1, 2, 1, 2. 1 block down. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1 block down. 1, 2, 1, 2. And here should be again 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Nice. So the first part of the crane is completely done. And yeah, as I fly down here to show it to you, it looks like this now. And now we simply want to repeat the process on the other side. So just block up the third pillar. Yeah, I know it's a lot of upward blocking, so I now have to give myself some more concrete. So some more concrete now arrived. And yeah, again, 23 blocks in total. So like this. Now we're there. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make it 2 blocks wide. Block over to the other side. Like this, just fly down. And then block up here too. So now we're on the right level, and then again 10 blocks in the other direction. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and make it 2 blocks wide. Like this. So then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 by 2, 1 block up, again 2 by 2, 1 block up, again 2 by 2 platform like this, and then we have this kind of 3 high supporting structure. Then we just block to the other side, should be here, like that. Then 2 by 2 platform, 1 block down, 2 by 2 platform, 1 block down, again a 2 by 2 platform. And yeah, there we basically have it. Here should be a 4 block space again, like on the other side. And that's basically our 2 crane halves done. Next we want to connect them like that. So that's the first connection, and here is the second connection, exactly where those pillars are, like this. So that's basically done now. The next part we want to build is the cabin where the operator can sit, and this is also not that difficult to build. It's basically 1 block next to this pillar here. We block out 1 block in a 2 wide manner. Then I think I could go down there. Let's try to do it. Nope, I didn't make it. But we can just climb up with the ladder. Put here a ladder and then just climb onto the structure, because we will need the ladder anyways. So then just block down 1 block, and from here on make this 2 by 2 platform here. We want to remove those 2 ladder blocks, we don't need them anymore, and then we just want to place an orange concrete block 1, 2, 3 and on the 4th block below this kind of crossbar here. We want to build this orange block here, and exactly in this kind of line here of sight, we just place in a 2 by 2 structure like that. That's where the ceiling, or that's basically where the cabin is held to the structure of the crane. And we just block out 3 blocks here and make a 2 by 3 platform here. And then we just place another 2 blocks there, like this. And if we go on top of the structure... Oh, I wanted to grab those fireworks. We just place in another 2 blocks of orange concrete here. And next up we want to place in the door, like that, and place here some gray stained glass, some gray stained glass here, there, and on the back side. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of concrete. Here we make this kind of 2x2 structure, but 4 blocks tall. And here again, misplaced this block here. Just gonna go remove it. So we don't need it. So go back up and just go to the door. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of concrete here. So next up, we want to build 1, 2 blocks like this, and here it should be also like that. So that's what we want to do. And then we place in here some glass blocks directly next to the door, glass panes, glass blocks here, glass panes there, glass panes here. And we can also, remove those 2 blocks again, sorry, and just replace them with glass blocks. And we could do the same on this side to make it a little bit more glassier in here, so we can see more things going on, and do the same thing for this section here. And here again 2 blocks, and here some glass panes. So then we want to grab our oak stairs and place them with the sign next to it. And then just grab some quartz stairs and place it like that. That's just that's just a structure we just needed very quickly. A temporary structure, and then some iron trapdoor here, a lever there, and that's basically everything done except the lighting. And for the lighting we just take ourselves some end rods and place them in here. So that's our cabin done. Then we wanna make the guide railings so we cannot fall off easily from the ladder. And we start just, I think it's, yes, we're gonna start here with 2 iron bars, and then we start to block outwards. So try to land on it and simply build up yourself like this. So, and we should do it until we're the same height as the ladder. Okay, now I can't go there anymore. So maybe place this one last. And this one like that. Nice. Now I want to repeat the same railing on the other side. So, with another stack of iron bars, just continue. And yeah, here we want to also go that high, like same level as the ladder is. So, that's everything done. Now we can climb also on top of the crane now, with those railings in, and go here. And now we want to make those guardrails out of iron and iron trapdoors, and therefore we have to place in some scaffolding first. So now we have this supporting structure in here, and I chose to do dirt and not scaffolding because we have to shift click a lot, and that's kind of annoying with scaffolding. And I also removed those 4 blocks here. Here was orange concrete in before, but I removed those 4 and we just replaced them with iron blocks, and then we just continue to place iron blocks here. That's a block misplacement. And just continue to do so until we're at the end of this crane half, and we do it for the other half too. So simply like this. So, and yeah, just do it for the other side too, like that. So now we have done that. we just take 2 levers and place them here, activated, here, activated. And then we grab ourselves some acacia trapdoors and just place them in here. Like this. And yeah, then just some iron trapdoors. And always place 2 trapdoors like this. Here only 1, of course. And do it for the whole line of iron blocks. And that's basically our railing system for the machinery that transfers everything up and down. So again here, lever. I just click this trapdoor once again. Lever. The acacia trapdoor is just to match the color of the orange crane. You could of course use any other wooden trapdoor, but it's not possible with iron ones because you cannot right click them. So place the railing of iron trapdoors, the second crane half too, like this, and now we are finished with that. And then just place in some more trapdoors here. And we can also place in this trapdoor there, so we just need 1 block which is temporary. And then a trapdoor against the block, like this. And then just placing it here, some more trapdoors. Temporary block here. And I just remove it. So now go to the other side, temporary block, trapdoor, and again some more trapdoors there. So when you're done with that, another temporary block, last trapdoor, and we're completely done. Then we're gonna need some anvils. Place in 1 here, 1 there, and do the same for the other side as well. Like this and like that. And then we can start with the railings and the chains. Placing some orange concrete here, and we just want to start there. But we want to remove this temporary orange block after we placed it. So we start basically, yeah, so just grab the orange concrete again. We start basically 1 block next to the anvil for this version, but you could also start at any point because this railing system is completely customizable, and you can place it wherever you want your crane to be, in which state. So then make this kind of shape here, with kind of hollow shape, and in this holes we just place in some lighting. Then we have 2 space again, and another end rods there, and then again to mirror the whole structure, 2 of those end rods like this. So that's basically done now, and the next thing we want to do is grab ourselves some grindstones and place them in, I think it should be like this, yeah, it should be like that, with 1 block space in between those grindstones, again here, and then we can already start with the chains, and from there on we go down afterwards. But now we want to go on top of the crane again. So, and here we want to grab some barrels. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh shit, it's not what I wanted. Yeah, just place them all facing in the same direction. Like this. Same on top. Like that. And then here some more grindstones. Here some more grindstones, and in between some more barrels. And just repeat the pattern on the other side, like this. And some more barrels. So that's basically the upper part done. Then we want to put in here some temporary blocks next to the barrels and grab ourselves the rails. Yeah, of course, I messed it up. So they should connect now like this, and just place them in row by row. So, and if you did so, we can just remove the temporary blocks again. And the result should look like this. So we have here this kind of rails, and they don't connect to each other, they look very fancy. And next up we want to grab some comparators, put them in like this, right click them once, and also get some blackstone buttons and place them in here. And the last detail to add are some levers here, and just flick them so they look kind of supporting structures to those grindstones, like this. So, and for the finishing touches we have to do, of course, remove this trapdoor here and this trapdoor there, or trapdoors next to the corner blocks, and place in some grindstones like this. So that's basically the railing system. That's where everything comes together, that's why it can slide there, and yeah, in theory this looks much better if you have it here. So do it here, put those blocks back in, and repeat the process on the other side. Some grindstones and some iron trapdoors. So now we're done with this part. So we have this sliding upper part here done. And next, or the last thing you want to do is basically this platform here, which is supported by those chains. And therefore we just remove the dirt supporting structure again. To build one of those platforms, we just start directly underneath one of those grindstones where the chains are hanging from, and just go to any height you like, where you want to make sure that it looks fancy enough for your world. So, and just block here, the platform starts with the iron blocks, and then just go 7 blocks in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we should end up directly underneath the other side of those grindstones, and then just add 1 more block on each side. Then we extend it to be 3 wide. So now it's exactly 3 wide. And then we just grab ourselves some iron trapdoors and surround this iron block platform with those trapdoors. So that's done. Next we grab ourselves some end rods and go directly beneath one of those grindstones, and then just in this row place 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, go to the opposite side, 1, 2, 1, 2, iron block, and just connect those rods with those iron blocks with these trapdoors. So in this direction we want also some trapdoors afterwards. So then go to the next grindstone. Here 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, iron block. Connect everything with those trapdoors. Here again 1, 2, iron block, and connect everything up like this. So we can walk here. After we build this kind of structure where we have a 3 by 6 hole in the middle, we just can use those chains and build down like that. And to make everything look very fancy, we just replace those 2 trapdoors with some grindstones. So with that done, the platform looks like this. And yeah, then we can put in the last finishing touches, and they're just to place here another row of trapdoors, here trapdoors, and there are some more trapdoors, just to make it a little bit more rigid, or make the structure look more rigid. And yeah, the next and last thing we want to do is just grab ourselves some more support structure. In my case that's dirt. So just remove those dirt blocks here and just place in some more iron trapdoors and cover the whole bottom with them. So place some more dirt to a supporting structure and then cover the whole bottom of this platform with them. And yeah, then we have just one thing to do, is to remove all those dirt. And finally, the last touches could be some lighting. And as you can see here, it will like make your build a little bit, yeah, more ugly is the wrong word to say, but it's basically not necessary if you're on a server where you can regulate mob spawn or something like that. But if you want to light the structure, just those 4 blocks are very easy because you can hide the lighting very good. And then you could also do the lighting here, but there you can't hide it that well, like this. And like that. So I won't recommend you lighting this structure because it looks, yeah, not that good. But of course, if you're playing in survival Minecraft and if you don't use any mods to limit spawning or something like that, you would have to light it, and that's basically the configuration where nothing could spawn here. And yeah, this light in here takes care of those spawning areas, so that's basically what you want to do. And if you want to light it, you would need it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 more blocks of sea lanterns and 14 blocks of orange carpet to do it for the whole structure. We have the final crane here with everything done, with every detail built. And yeah, of course you can build this platform at any height, just decrease or increase the chain length here. And you can also build it at any point in those railings, so you can build it here, just 2 blocks into this direction, or at the other end. That's completely up to you. You could also stretch those railings to give it even more reach to crane, so it's not those, I think it's 30 blocks or so wide. And yeah, of course you can load it with some some beehives or some barrels or some furnaces or cauldrons to make it look more industrial and a little bit more crane-like. And yeah, I hope you liked the tutorial, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. And of course there's as always a Vault download link in the video description. And if you have any more suggestions, what building tips you want to see on my channel, just feel free to leave a comment, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!